Hi, my name is Megan Ormond. I'm a cultural geographer based at Wageningen University and research in the Netherlands. I'm also co-founder of Migrantour Utrecht and the lead author of the Roots Guide Educational Toolkit. The Roots Guide and the educational toolkit that accompanies it were developed to support the development of global citizenship competencies. This involves being aware of oneself, being aware of the existence of perspectives that are different from those of your own, and being able to put these different perspectives into much broader context in order to be able to work towards effective action. I'd like to take a few moments to explain to you what's behind the Roots Guide Educational Toolkit. The toolkit comprises 4 different elements: reflect, connect, explore, and share. In the first part of the Roots Guide Educational Toolkit, learners are encouraged to reflect on a set of questions about their own lives in relationship to broader concepts like identity, culture, belonging, citizenship. Once you're able to go through that set of reflections, then you're primed as a learner to go into the next section, which is connect. In the Connect section of the Roots Guide Educational Toolkit, you'll be focusing on recognizing the value of your story, of your life experience, and learning how to share that effectively with others. In the third part of the Roots Guide Educational Toolkit, which is called Explore, users are encouraged to think about the ways in which their stories fit within broader contexts and what has shaped those stories, what enables those stories to exist. So you'll be looking at the differences between past, history, and heritage, thinking about the stories that shape our lives, not just our own, but also those of our families, those of our ancestors, those of our broader national communities, to try to understand how our stories fit and which kinds of stories are included and excluded and why. In the fourth part of the Roots Guide Educational Toolkit, users are encouraged to bring together all of the outcomes from the previous 3 steps, from reflect, connect, and explore. It's this moment in which you are invited to develop that material and share it with others in order to not just let people know about your experiences, but also to gain much deeper understanding of the experiences of others. I invite you to explore this toolkit, and I really look forward to seeing what comes out of it. The Roots Guide Guidebook and Educational Toolkit were developed to foster narrative change. In other words, acknowledging that the kinds of stories that get told about migration are oftentimes very partial to particular perspectives, to particular political interests, and exclusive of many other stories and perspectives that have oftentimes been marginalized or erased. This toolkit is a really effective tool to use to foster narrative change around migration, not only about the way in which we talk about migrants, but also about the ways in which we talk about ourselves and our relationship to migration, acknowledging that we all, in some form, are touched by migration, whether that be our own, that of our parents, our friends, our ancestors. Migration is part of our lives. It's something that's normal. And the fact that we have treated it as something extraordinary or abnormal speaks to very particular kinds of political interests that we need to work hard at addressing and correcting.